Minor.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Why are you lurking round here instead of going home?
We are home. We live here.
But Sir Radzig led all the survivors away from here.
Those who live round the castle, maybe. But the mine shafts here are packed with dead bodies.
Why are you here?
Maybe because we've got nowhere else to go.
Some of your neighbours are in Rattay.
And are they doing well there?
They're getting by.
Yeah.
We get by here. So why go and rely on the charity of strangers?
What's happened here?
They raided the place. Haven't you heard?
But that was weeks ago.
What of it? Nobody's coming back so far, and we can't keep the place running on our own. Hey, watch it! I'll remember you.
What the hell are you doing?
Just trying to get by you guys. Just trying to get by you. That's battle damage from what I saw. Okay, that's an air inlight, I think. So... no, not that way. Yeah, this is burned. Must have been something going on there. Ooh, ooh, oh, no, not doing that. Okay, taking this offshoot path here. Okay, that's an inlet. Come on. Gotta be some.
Hey, watch it!
Hello?
Lout.
Hello? Do you know a way out? I guess this would be a... well, I was going to say, if they don't know you're here, this would be a great place to stay during an attack, because... shit, who else is going to find you down here? Except for people that know their way around. Oh, for the love of God. Is there a way out? There's got to be one through here somewhere. Nope. It's not one way. Come on. Okay, through this way maybe? God damn, I just went out. I just went out. Oh, is that light? That's a light. It's another person. It's a torch. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Whew. Never again. Never again. Oh, thank you, Bucephalus. Whew. Okay. Alright. So, let's go ahead and let's talk to Nimroy. And never go inside that mine again. That was the most unsettling thing I've done in a long time. Getting lost in a mine. In a setting like I've got lost in mines in like other games, but you know, like Minecraft or something like that. It's never been like realistically rendered and shit. And I don't know, that creeped me right the fuck out. Let's just go talk to this guy, figure out what's going on. And go talk to Master Wayfarer. Get that done. Then I think we have to deal with something at the monastery. And if nobody's been stealing any silver, then they don't have anything to worry about. Then again, he did try and kill me, so that is that guy in the mine, so who knows? Alright, they're inside this building here. think. What is going on? Oh dear Lord, no. Oh, they're in the mine. They're in the mine. Nope, we're going. Nope, we're bypassing that. We are so bypassing that. I can't even begin to articulate how much we're not going back in there. Okay, so we need to go to Ratai. Why can't we fast travel from this location? It's not hostile. Fast travel there? There we go. Let's get the hell out of there. Just trying to drink some water, damn it. Okay, we'll end up here. And we'll go all the way to Ratai. I'm not kidding, that got my heart going there for a bit. I didn't think we were going to be able to get out. That scared the shit out of me. Not happy. See how this quest ends, and then once we're done with that, I don't know, maybe we'll start on the main quest that we have to do in Sasau, or maybe we won't, I'm not sure yet. Alright, been riding all night. Yeah. Let's head into the castle. Go inside, then wait until 9.
Welcome, Henry.
Why do you sound so muffled? Get up!
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent. So what did you find out?
It's been plundered and wrecked, but everything can be fixed. It'll be quite a job, but at least it won't have to be rebuilt from scratch.
That's a weight off my mind. And did you see anyone there? Thieves or suspicious types?
Nemoy and his gang were stealing silver there.
The vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh well, can't be helped, I suppose.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go, then.
You're in a groschen.
A nice little
Thank
sum.
you.
Thank you.
Enjoy it in good health.
Okay. So now we head to, we head to Sasau now, actually.
How are you?
Yep, head to Sasau. We'll head to the monastery point. Thought we wouldn't have to go back there. I just finished all the side quests there, but no, we do. Apparently. Should probably think about maybe getting a bath while we're there. Dipping by the local bathhouse probably would be pretty good. We are pretty dirty. Oh, we also got to sell all that stuff we picked up. Oh, well. We'll do that later. Before the end of this session, I'll probably head back to Red A and do that. Can unequip the torch now. Alright, let's go ahead and talk. See what's going on with this mission. I'm also thinking about, once we sell all of our things, you know what? While we're here, let's see, we've got our axe, got the bow, other axe, villager's hazel bow, woodcutter's axe, yew hunting bow, bassinet, all this armor. We're going to get it repaired with our equipment. See how good it is in comparison to what we have on. Think that's all of it. Yes. Other armor kit. Let's get all this repaired. Okay, none of that can repair it. We have some small armorers kits. Okay, can't do that. Blacksmith's kit. Get her sword, hunting bow, all that's good. Cobbler's kit. Tailor's kit. Let's get all of our stuff done here. Okay. Move the spade over there as well, because we don't really need it in day-to-day use. Armor. Transfer most of this. Wonder if that's going to be better than the one we have right now. We'll get it repaired and we'll check. Riveted gloves, the van braces, sturdy gambeson. Okay, weapons. The axe. Yes, yes, yes. And over there, and that too, and that. That one as well. Okay. I think that's everything. That's a decent amount that we just repaired. Is they on this side of the river? They are. Okay, they're inside the tavern. Okay, there we go. Let's head in here.
Ale for me.
Talk to Ulrich.
Oh, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Ah! What the hell are you doing?
Okay. So let's go and do some Investigations. Oh, he's actually right here.
Good day to you.
To you
Here
too,
you've had some problems
Quicksilver.
with the supply of Quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no Quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the Quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me.
Yeah.
I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah,
Okay.
but wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not?
What do you have for
Tell me what you
sale?
have to offer.
Sure. I'll take the book and that. Okay. Let's see what we got. Gotta go up to the overseer's office. Just looking. Yeah, we are fairly dirty. Before we go talking to people, I'd like to go and check. Well, not to go check. I'd like to go and get a bath and get our laundry done. Just get everything washed before we start flexing our charismatic muscles.
I'd like
And what is it you...
Bathhouse services.
proper.
As
Fine.
I'm
10
sure
groschen's not nothing. Alright. Double back to the monastery. Apparently we have to go talk to the overseer. Or his assistant. See what's going on with that Quicksilver. I actually wonder, why do you need Quicksilver to mix up red pigment? Like, what is it specifically because of the red pigment? Like, does nothing else work? So why does everything else require something else other than Quicksilver? That'd be an interesting thing to know. Okay. I remember where you're at. Head up here and talk to him.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
It was young Zmola. What? Zmola's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek, and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
He ran away, and I doubt he'll come back. He knows the gallows await him.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had
Okay.
any cronies, but if he did, they'll be lying low from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that have happened, we'll have to reconsecrate part of the monastery.
I'm looking for some Quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
So it might not be the heads of the operation. It might just be the guys below them. So where was his assistant at then? It's below me, I guess. Alright. Let's see where he's at. Where the hell did he go? Okay. What's my current objective? Find out who in Sasso works with copper, find out where the counterfeiters are getting quicksilver, continue with the investigation in the overseer's office. I didn't pay attention to what his assistant looked like. Let's see here, maybe you can help me. Brother Porter. Nope. Where is his assistant then? Nope. Damn it. Should have asked him when I saw him. Something is afoot. There is crime afoot. Investigate. Read. As follows: 15 leaflets, plain cloth, 1 sack salt, 1/2 measure of volume, 12 smoke, protection of candles. May of the 9th. Let's see here. Quicksilver, quicksilver, quicksilver. Candelabrum with 4 branches. May the 10th, issued 4 blocks of pork lard, protection and scratchings. Bailiff of Sasau, cord linen wick. May the 17th. May the Granny Church. Fourth and the let's see. I'm looking. I'm trying to. I'm kind of like just skimming through all this. Okay. Is there any other books? Nope. Cobwebs. The overseer. Where is your assistant, my good sir? Gotta be somewhere around here. Apparently not. Just walking slowly. Okay, I'm gonna check this one guy. He looks similar? Haha! Found him.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Me, the Sir Knight.
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Don't lie to me.
Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
Who said anything about counterfeiting?
True. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you get the quicksilver
How did
to
you
them?
hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well.
Very well,
Thank you.
thanks. Okay, so, current objective. Go and speak with Master Fafar. I want to also go and talk to some of the blacksmiths in Sasau, see what's going on. Is that pig still alive? Yeah, it is, okay. I was gonna say, it's been standing there or sitting there for a while. It seems to always be in front of that door when I come by. Don't think there's any blacksmiths over there. I think they're on the other side of the river. So we'll head over, speak with one or two of the blacksmiths, see what's going on. Gotta be something. Gotta be somebody working with copper here. Oh, hey, there's one. Alright, who's paying you?
Good health, dear.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Rabstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and
Why are they
Master
at
Otter
odds?
arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all. Thank you.
Okay. So we do know a little bit about what's going on. So Zach in the courtyard. Wait, I think I know what that... Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about. I'm gonna go up there and check, actually, before we do anything else. Maybe we can get some extra information before we go and talk with Master Wayfar. I keep wanting to say Wayfarer, but it's Wayfar, isn't it? I'll have to hear it again and try and remember it. So is this where he's at? Yes, it is. Zach.
I hope I can be of some
Zach. Do you work with
Do you
copper?
work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd like to have
I
something
want to
made.
commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
It's not what
That's
I've
not
heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else?
Well,
I still
don't
have
stop
work to
being a
do.
fool.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
I thought we established your... Okay. Alright. I'll remember that. Henry will remember that. Okay. Time to head in there. I think we figured out what's going on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Didn't mean to jump 2 fences there. Alright. Let's go talk to Master Wayfar. Let him know what's going on. Seems like it's something going on in the monastery. Though to what extent and how far up it goes, we're not sure. Alright, where's he at? Is he up at the church? Looks like he's near it. Here?
What is it you want here? Hey,
Nope.
what are you doing?
Is it over here?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Yeah, there he is.
God be with you, lad.
Drop something.
You look different, Master.
Counterfeiters.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Right.
I see.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that
Oh, I
godfather.
just got something done
I know
from
him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
I mean, I also think I know who's behind all of the like the copper work. But I guess I don't. Okay, gotta go past the blacksmith and the bathhouse here. Get this done, I guess. Then we'll also, I guess, double back to the hill behind the monastery. See what's going on there. Let's cut across here. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Alright. You only just saw me a couple days ago. Picked up that crown.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
Do you work here alone?
Workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, what are you working on?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
Thank you.
I'll leave you to you. Okay. Okay. So we want to go and talk to Flavian? Is that what his name was? Or am I misconstruing what that was? Let's see here. Florian. Florian. Okay, so we'll head back. Gotta go to the baker's workshop. Or the baker's shop. Just so much back and forth going on right now. Okay. And over. It's a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth. I don't know when we're going to stop this. Maybe we'll try and finish the quest, or when we get to a point where I don't know, I feel like we've gotten pretty far. Ooh. Yep, this is it.